The myth. Hey, you're just in time.
I'll try later. I need like a 5 minutes break.
No, no worries.
Because I have not even bathed yet.
I just done with the
Just
recap,
saying.
and we're just gonna have a small discussion before we go into the actual nooks and cranny of the story.
Okay, because I need to wait for my brother first, so...
Yeah. We're just gonna have the NPCs rally together and talk about your pardon and how this is gonna work, how you're gonna go from here on out.
Right.
Yeah. So with that said, hop onto Watch Together for those who want background music. And yeah, let's get to it. So, a brand new day approaches as you wake up. As you walk in around the halls of the Nevermore house, you were sneaking around here as adversaries before, but now you're normal guests. Guests to the new house owner, Bennett, who is inheriting the house. He hasn't noticed you all that he has invited all the faction representatives. They're all mentioned within the will of Nevermore to gather them all, and these are the trusted individuals. Rally them and hope that they can protect Waterdeep. So you do. Here. Sorry, just reading up some stuff so I don't forget. Okay. Right. So yeah, he told you beforehand, and say once you're done with breakfast, join him. With the luxury breakfast, what is your guys' favorite meal? Now that you actually have the opportunity and the money to get anything in the world, essentially, from this manor.
Asking the real tough philosophical questions.
More pirate.
Chicken rice.
I already know. A mug of ale and some bread with some good old butter and salt.
Man, that sounds poor.
Eggs and bacon and vodka in the coffee.
Actually, out of curiosity, how does this work? How do you do this in, like, Legend lore? In any of
Legend lore? Yeah. Just like ask a DM the spell.
I see. Okay. Anyway, favorite food in Cena.
Favorite food.
Okay,
You guys use Legend lore to like, what is the best food here, DM?
We got
Use
some
some-
the most extravagant thing, and then we have the one who just I'll take what I had home.
Yeah. Maybe you just have like a basic, maybe even like Marcus. You probably has like what you call it, a jerky, beef jerky. Or
I
something.
feel like pirate might enjoy like a good roast fish for some reason.
Fish. Sure.
I mean, he lives in Waterdeep, so literally by the water.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sure.
I feel like if you live by the water and just ate fish day in day out, you eventually just want to fucking toss the next fish you see at the wall.
Yeah, but you go by then you're gonna used to it, you know.
Yeah,
Depends on
the water. Yeah,
Depends
Oh,
on individual. Yeah.
depends on person. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You get
you
grown
see
with culture.
you see a well-dressed men in tuxedo, some servant maids. Ronald is the guy name. I mean, not that important NPC, just so you know how to address someone to address. So Ronald,
Ronald McDonald.
Ronald, the servant of the Nevermore household. So, grilled fish for the gentleman of the esteemed guest of Nevermore. Well, he looks a bit sad as he said the name. Sorry, old habits. Sorry.
Thank you for your service.
Well, the new young master is waiting for you in the conference chamber. If you have time, once you're done, you may enter his private work area. For the rest of the guests is here already. Take your time. They're in no hurry. And he takes the rest of his
Does he
time.
mean Bennett?
Well, yes, the new young master. I have been informed by... he looks like he's holding up a tear. I've been informed about the tragic news that he has been passed. I will leave it to Bennett, young Master Bennett, to take care. And I'll be by his side to make sure this occurs naturally as possible. Right. So, yeah, the rest of the staff moves away to feast upon your meals.
It's not ready yet.
Whenever you're done, you can... Whenever you're done, you can leave the table and essentially go to the private work quarters. It's the room where, if you remember correctly, last session, Nevermore used to have a conference with the Red Wizards there. With a bunch of documents. Now Bennett's turning into his private war room, essentially. So, you approach that location. If there's nothing else you'd like to do. You knock on the door, and you enter. Inside is a round table, essentially. A square, actually. It's a bunch of couches and a square small table. It hasn't really been properly furnished for a war room, but it works as a meeting room. Melanor is there with a bouquet of flowers and just humming a song to herself. Renner is, as always, bickering with Jallister. Jallister just looks tired of it all and just brushes most of Renner's comments off with a single word. Yes, you're the best, Renner. Yeah, sure, boss, Renner. Mert is passed out drunk from all the beer he drank last night, and Bennett is there. I believe that's everyone, I believe, yeah. Except Val. Val is busy. Yeah. Is what Bennett
Also Layers.
Layers wasn't really mentioned in...
I don't think he can fit.
But you guys can tell him about Layers in this moment. Would you like to tell him about Layers as well, as you're about to discuss? Bennett, as Bennett sees you all come in, Bennett would go, greetings, morning to you. I believe you had a good rest. We're about to start. Jalster, can you wake Mert up? But Ren was like, I got this. Pulls out an apple and just toss it at Bert's face. It's a surprise attack! And Ren is just laughing, Mert. Okay, we're starting. So, Menace, just take a seat, and I guess I'll start this meeting off a bit. I believe you all know why I called you all here. Lord Nevermore has passed. And when he says this sentence, the room feels the weight, as if the air has just gotten thicker and heavier. The atmosphere choking a little bit, but Bennett broke the silence. And he has named me as his successor. The city will not take kindly to the passing of someone as great as him, even knowing if the one who's taking up the mantle is a Griffin cavalry and not a noble. It's gonna take some time for adjusting, which is why I need you all to break the news to everyone. With the Lord's Alliance, the Harpers, and the Emerald Enclave support, and a noble family such as Mert, it would all work out smoothly if you can all assist in this avenue of approach. Everyone seems to nod in agreement, but that is mostly my case. We can address that later, but regarding these four, and Bennett just goes up and whispers in you a little bit. So, are you gonna tell them about your identity now that you're kind of?
We are pardoned. So, I'll glance toward Marcus. By saying we are pardoned, I kind of give it away. Actually, I think about that part.
I think don't they know where are the Cultist Hunters already at this point?
Only Bennett and Mert. So. Jallister, Renner, Melanor, Val, they don't know.
Should we perhaps keep it this way and just say that we have found a pardon for the Cultist Hunters?
Okay, yeah.
Then it would go like, that's Renner. He'll eventually find out. Trust me, the Harpers have a way. I mean, look,
A
we're all
double layer defense. A double layer defense is better than a single layer.
Bennett would go, look, I think you need to trust people a bit more, Marcus, I believe. Look, if we're gonna work together, you gotta trust them, alright? They're gonna have your back from now on. And I believe in them, alright, Marcus? Can you believe in me a bit more? And if you don't believe in them, can you believe in me? I did help you against the giant shadow dragon. But not boasting, of course. You did most of the heavy lifting.
Absolutely, I did not. I did. In the back of our head, what the fuck is that about? I did not have that much.
Flashback to Bennett, like essentially getting mauled half the fight. But dude, I believe you should at least trust him with that information if we're gonna be working together. Well, what do y'all think?
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with.
I'm
agree
okay
with
with that.
you,
That
but-
sounds.
However, I also have to respect Marcus's privacy for his own reasons.
I mean, you don't have to tell us about you, but at least you guys who are, Frosthide and Hagrid and, so he looks to Tyrite and he's like, so Mr. Frosthide, are you good with coming clean?
I'm back.
Yeah. Essentially, he's like Bennett is asking, like, so you cool with just revealing your identity to, just these close figures? Like, you're essentially sitting in a round table.
Yeah.
Well, square on a couch, but yeah.
Let's say it
Okay,
this
here
way.
for a telepathic bond to him quickly and just tell him, I hope I do not regret this decision. I don't want that to be heard over the table, though.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, you can.
We are the cultist hunters.
Okay with it for me?
Pirate, can you hear me?
Yeah, again. We're discussing whether we want to reveal to only these people, right?
Yeah, just these people. You're in a private room right now. Bennett essentially like, look, Ren has been suspicious of you since you.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. If it's just these people, definitely. I mean, like. I mean, we're already pardoned. I don't think there's a need to disguise ourselves anyway.
Yeah, there's.
As you reveal this, Chancellor just wide-eyed look at you. A moment of doubt for a second, and Renner just steps up like, no, something was up with you, Dragon. Okay, I didn't know you were the cultist hunter, but I knew something was up. Mellor just, whatever. You
Whatever.
Yeah, you don't see it. Remember, my Pyra has been cosplaying as a human all this time. He's. I have horns now.
Melanor just like, yeah, good for you, Renner. I've always knew. Happy for you. He just pats Renner in the head. I was like, what the hell are you doing, old woman? And Melanor looks visibly angry at the old, and Chancellor just pulls him back and tries to shut him up. So, that whole debacle in Baldur's Gate, that was your doing?
Well, we're framed.
Yeah, we were
Opinion on Alistair.
Yeah.
We were framed.
We
Opinion on
were
Alistair.
Do you just essentially tell them the whole story of what happened? In Baldur's
Yeah,
Gate?
essentially, yeah. I mean, like.
I can only tell the tail end of it.
Marcus.
Marcus is like, I don't know anything.
They ask us if we know Alistair. We have no clue who he is.
We have no relations with that racist.
Yeah.
No worries. These guys, they trust you enough to like just no need for a deception check for that. They were like, sense of this. I see. The Jousser looks conflicted, and he just sighs for a moment. God, why can't anything just be so simple? And Rose just like, right. Dude, pay up, Jouster. pulls his hand up, and Jalster just gives him 10 gold.
You didn't know, but you bet it on him. Okay.
I trusted you all. Come on. What reason do you have to lie? Redder's here just being an asshole for no reason. I wanted to trust you guys. And Redder just, in your face, old man. And what the fuck are you just as low than I am? I don't have kids yet. You got frickles. No, wait, what? No, that's the opposite of old. Just a comedy sketch occurred here as they're talking to each other, and Bennett just coughs to break the tension. On to more important matters. So yes, yeah, Resmir. I believe it's time we can start addressing this individual. He appeared as an illusion, and something came up when I was looking at him. His helmet. It is a magical item I have never seen before. And I started looking in the documents that looking into, and apparently it is an artifact of the dragon cultists that belong to Tiamat, the Dragon Queen herself. She was the one that forged that helmet, but Nevermore never really managed to get any more information from that. But it was one of the tasks he's been given, is to find more of those helmets. Further information we have yet to.
But what's so special
Wait.
about these helmets?
I do not know as of this moment. Such item is so lost to time. I do not even know what it is. That he pulls out like a sketch that Nevermore has done. You can see he's been looking into it, like researching, calling upon scholars, and nothing. It all leads to a dead end, essentially. But one thing for sure, it has been an artifact that the dragon cultists have been kept for centuries, and for somehow Resmir is the one wielding this ancient artifact for the dragon cultists. And
So
he
they're
mentions
looking
further.
for more.
I believe so. How many more of these helmets there are, I can't really conclude. But I believe this is what they are looking for, apart from the gold. I believe the gold is just a ruse for them to look for this magic item.
Oh, it's just like the singing swords. They have to collect to the power of deity.
I see. It could be that these relics hold the power of Tiamat herself, and by collecting all of them, it could bring forth her herself. So,
Oh,
ritual. I believe the gold doesn't matter. If he does, as long as we get this helmet.
Resner
so-
came to Waterdeep. There must be a helmet in the Waterdeep. Or would he?
I
Huh.
do not know myself. Melor pops up. He's in the city of the dead. What?
Nonchalantly.
Tracks.
nonchalantly, just casually.
Yeah.
I'm like all jealous, just like, wait, what? What did you not tell us before?
You knew?
I didn't think it was important. I was like, oh god, you Eldar. Sorry, I'm being racist here, sorry.
Resmir's in there? Resmir's in the City of the Dead?
Yeah, we did look into it, the portal. We narrowed it down to the City of the Dead, yeah. And Joustra just looked to you all, you do?
I think we gave extensive reports about all this stuff. We just said we gave extensive reports. We didn't deliberately actually say anything.
Oh.
Anyways.
Why did I know? And Ritter's just, you out of loop, old man. Shut up! He throws an apple at Ritter. So, Joustra just sits up, so if he's there, I can start conducting an army and start marching up. The Knights of the Lord's Alliance, the Guards of Waterdeep. I can rally them all as he starts going on about battle plans and stuff. Ritter's just, I call your horse, old man. Like, he's been here for a few days, of course he had plans and traps set up. Come on now. Right? We gotta go in stealthily, all right? The Harper's way. And Mort just says, I mean, fireball works, you know.
And turn the
And-
entire graveyard upside down.
We could just
Fireball!
It's not like anyone stays there. I mean,
Yeah.
and a bit of disorder. Bennett just like, okay, first of all, let's roll back a bit. Okay, so Resmir's in the City of the Dead, and let me change the music a bit. It's not really that fitting, so let me change it to something a bit more tense.
Strategic.
There we go. So, so Resmir is hidden somewhere within the City of the Dead. If we set our forces there, we can scout ahead for some clues for where he might be. There should be traces of him. Werner, you can handle that, yes? And it's like, well, looking for people is a harbor specialty, so yeah. Right, and Jalster, you can muster the men and prepare for an attack, and notice the guards. Just gather them and be on the ready, I believe. What day do you advise? How long would it take, Jalster? And Jalster would be, well, the guards are trained to rally for, like, at most minutes. And then the guards are Waterdeep already at all times. And okay, it was like, okay, good. So once Renner comes back with a report on where that location is, we can start rallying the guards and then prep for an attack. And he looks to Mert, and Mert's just like, right, yeah, I can fund the whole operation. Yeah, no worries, I got money. And he grabs a beer and drinks more. Right. And right, until then, I believe we could just maybe try to get more information about this helmet. Can I leave that to you? And Bennett looks to the four of you. You have been all this time. You know this guy the most. His where he has been. We can find more than we ever had.
I hope I find this guy. He's the only lead I have to run my quest.
I see. If it's the party, you guys are invited. Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, so am I. So, I believe Silverhand, Lady Silverhand is also present for that day. Maybe she'll know. If anyone, she's probably the most knowledgeable of anyone within the Forgotten Realms, being the avatar of Mystra herself.
I say a few things.
Yeah?
I'm not really good with investigations and whatnot, but when it comes to politics and battle plans, first of all, I made some allies throughout Waterdeep. I'll just give a list of the deeds we've done, maybe if we can get like Lairs' help, etc. Notify them about that. And Bennett, you said the people wouldn't accept you as the Judas' successor. Perhaps after you deal with Lairs, you could take credit, and I could give you a leg up in your popularity.
I say that's a good idea. Jalster spoke stuff like, yeah, that's a good idea. Really proud of you. Lee, yes, I believe that's your name now. Who you actually are.
Well, in the church, it was my whole point to, talk about these popularity stuff. Anyways. And lastly, Resmir knows about the helmet's location, probably. He's been waiting all this time. Could he be waiting for an opportunity like the festival today to enact his actions? Maybe use the festival as a distraction to cause chaos, I don't know. We should be extra careful, especially today.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. That sounds like a good idea. have the guards double the guards on the perimeter and have them surround the city of the dead, ensure that nothing comes out of it.
Not the city of the dead. I mean,
Um,
wherever the helmet's location might be. If they were to attack, that's what would be a perfect time for it.
Manor says, I can set up roots, ask plants about it. River looks to her like, what? Manor was like, well, if I can keep an eye out, essentially, with trees and animals around the city, if they do attack, I'll be the first to see where they're for the mask.
That's all.
Okay.
Well,
All right.
good luck, everyone.
Okay, sounds like a solid plan. Alright, I guess we can dismiss for today, and other matters. I'll be with Rudolph, Ronald, sorry. I'll be with Ronald about the estate and all the property that I'm owning, and I'll take care of it. In the meantime, maybe you guys can get acquainted to each other, I guess. Bennett says, gesturing to you all, and I'll be taking my leave. Thank you for today. And essentially, right now is just a partial roleplay moment where I kind of like arranged. You can take it, or you don't. You can take it, or if you have other ideas for your downtime,
Not really.
you can, turn it down. So essentially, Jouster would walk to Lee, and he'd be like, I had an odd feeling about you since I've met you, a paladin, but I always felt that something was off about your powers. Nothing in line with how you use them, but it's just something
You weren't
missing.
suspicious enough to not bet for me, right?
No, that didn't do. It's more or less just, as paladins, we draw powers from our oath, and my oath is not to justice, but it's to the lives of those within the city, within the Sword Coast. That's where I vouch my life. That's where I've devoted my life to. What about you? What is your oath? What is your vow? Let me just ask.
Well, it was always justice. But the meaning of it keeps changing. So I'm conflicted, but I feel like I'm getting to an answer.
I see. How about this? Join me to the Halls of Heroes, will you? The Halls of Heroes. It is where I got my oath established, where I had a mentor when I was still a steward, and my honor knight, he oversee me taking an oath within the light of Lathander, the Morning Lord, the god of light, the god of sun. Maybe if I take you there, you may have a more solid understanding of your oath.
Well, it was never any god or deity that got me closer to answer. It was actually humans and their perseverance that always inspired me. Being focused to a name or a religion always blinds you. Always muddies the meaning.
Well, that is very much true with everything. But still, I still recommend you and I take a walk for a bit. Maybe so that I can help you strengthen your oath.
I have no problems with that. It'll be sightseeing at the very least. Sword's been stuck in a tomb for too long. I'm sure it wouldn't mind either.
Yeah, Bennett mentioned something about that. The talking sword and paladin there. Do tell me more about it. Maybe I'll have some insight that could assist you later. So, well, this
They can walk and
conversation.
talk. I'll summon the
Yeah.
sword next to them.
Yeah, you just have a sword, like, it's talking as you guys talk. You're like, oh. So yeah, Alistair and Lee excuses themselves for a bit. So, then on to Sean, and Melanor seems to be looking at you and just staring.
What a penny for your thoughts.
Oh,
One elf
sorry.
for another.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking something and I forgot to speak. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, I wanted to take you to Master Aang. He has recovered pretty well. He's still he's still underneath the lesser world tree, and he's drawing energy from it to restoring his strength. I believe he wishes to speak with you.
Okay. May I alright, let's
Thank
go
you.
then.
Which way is the way out of this house? See that well. And Renner's like, yeah, I had to fucking drag her here.
Yeah, let's
Talk to
I
the
think I
brute.
know the way out. And we just I guess we go to the what's that place called? That quarters where the Emerald Enclave is located.
Yeah. It is the Shrine of Nature.
Alright, to the Shrine of Nature then.
Shrine of Nature.
Okay. I guess the Shrine of Nature now, I will assume, or how?
Yeah. Melor takes you to Shrine of Nature, and I'm just cutting to each character. And Renner and Mert are talking to each other for a bit. They seem to be discussing something, and then they approach you, Marcus, and Renner says, "That kid, bad blood. I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from. My dad was a bastard himself. Actually, not scratch that. He still is. Well, if it's Wilhelm, if that's how you know him as, that's not really how he's known within the city, actually. I can take you to his manor. I know where he is. He's talking to Marcus, and he's like, "Oh, Wilhelm, I've investigated," and he goes by the last name of Evergreen within the city water team.
Oh my god, because it's back again? Haven't
Everyone's called Ever.
Haven't we killed him twice already? Like,
Yes, you have.
yeah,
But yes, there's a house. He goes by Wilhelm Evergreen within the city. That is his name within the city. He's been here for over 10 years, apparently. But according to your story, he's only been missing for a few months, which doesn't seem checks out. And I believe we could find more information within the manor of the Evergreen. It has been abandoned, essentially, for a while. And as Harper's, I can grant investigation rights to venture into it. Would you like to come along, Marcus? And Marcus is like, I did owe you at least that much. I did promise Nevermore to help look into it, so...
Evergreen. His depravity knows no end, even abandoning the old traditions of the white hairs. Take me. I must see what else he has corrupted.
And yeah. That the NPCs took. Pyrite. You get a messenger owl. As you're talking, as the conversation with everyone there was talking, Pirate, you're probably reading up like some documents, some lore about the artifact. Wrap your head around what's going on, and you realize that it is.
it is.
It is a helmet. Sorry, I was gonna say. As you realize that a owl has came by and just flew on top of the documents you were reading. It hoots and drops you a paper invitation to the Black Staff Tower.
Oh, is it by Val? I know Lee's trying to do shit again. Okay.
What am I?
I know what you're thinking. Don't lie.
What? Literally, I have not done anything.
I know what you're thinking. Okay, but what does the letter say?
Oh, you know.
Hello, Mr. Frosthide. I have
Oh yeah, she doesn't know.
I have invited you to I've invited you to have converse about the outbreak situation. And he has made progress in regards to the plight up north. And if you can oversee his research, that'd be wonderful.
Okay.
It is, after all, an endeavor that you have started. Maybe you would like to see it where it ends.
Definitely. Yep. Then I guess I just go there. I guess. I mean, I can't reply a letter. I don't have
Alright.
sending.
You give the letter to the owl, and hoots, hoots, and just disappears in a poof of like magic spark. And so yeah, let's now that we're all assigned each of you an NPC in a moment. Essentially, what I'm doing is like doing a chapter and NPC roundup. Get to know them better. It's like relationship points max. And now you get to do this kind of deal. So Jarlster and Lee.
It's one of my bonus events.
Yeah, these are your bonus events for the for this city. So, as you all now, it's a bit more of a sheer view. As you all traversing around the city of Waterdeep, each of you going in different directions. As essentially, the city is peaceful right now. Nothing of importance that needs to, well, address right now. Jarlster perks up at the mention of the sword, mentions the legendary hero, and he just starts spinning off tales of the monsters he has hunted and the service that he has done towards Waterdeep. Jarlster would be like, "Oh, never knew that was how you end. Such tragedy. I'm sorry, Hedgegrim, Sir Hedgegrim." And if you assembled the sword into a longsword, the sword would reply back like, need not be.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, the sword would like be floating and forms a spiritual body with a sword in the center, and it's just like a spirit walking the streets. No one bats an eye. Already.
I mean, it's magic.
Yep, it's Waterdeep, and he's like, "No worries, young Jarlster. I see. Meeting Lee has caught up to a bunch of events. A lot have changed since I last opened my eyes to the world. Waterdeep is as beautiful a city as ever, though that remains unchanged." He looks to the city, the vibrant people, many rows, many cloaks, many clothing, many fashions, from commoner to nobles, mingling with each other. Since the Arganthan days started to, run out, some nobles are being a bit more snobbish than usual, but anyways, people are enjoying each other's company. The city is full of laughter and life. Some people bumping into each other, some arguments. You see some people throwing stuff out the window only to be grabbed by a Bixby's hand, and a sound of someone screaming as they're getting strangled because of that baby's hand. And you think like, is that okay? But like everyone was laughing around, so you're like, it's probably fine, I guess. And Jarlster would take you to the House of Heroes, and within this sanctuary, it is essentially a teller's office, essentially. A shrine mixed with a teller. So there's a telling table with a bunch of Lord's Alliance members, similar to what you would see back in Greenis, essentially, where you first met up with. It's been a while since I remember her name. Since you met up with Roxia, yeah. So you met up with Roxia.
Yeah.
Similar people of same position as Roxia all around here. It takes you to like a kind of like shrine with the Trinity, Torm, Lathander, and Ilmater. There is a tall statue, doubling your size, looking down upon you. One wielding a hammer, one wielding a sword, one with both hands crossed across his chest. And they all look down upon you as you see the altar. And here in this room is quieter than the outside, but the seeming of life within the city of Waterdeep is still bustling outside. Jalster would state that this year, underneath this light, I vouch myself to justice at first, back when I was a steward. Did you know what my mentor told me back then when I said vouch justice?
What did you say?
He taught me the very most important lesson I have ever learned in my whole years of active. He says that sometimes in life, justice can be corrupted. Morals. I had the script, I couldn't find it. Give me a second.
I like the idea that he's shifting through papers to find the one. Like,
yeah. He has like fucking hand cards in his jacket. It's like, you know what did he say?
Yes, here we go. He once served a regime that fought for justice. But then he realized that there was others. Many factions that fought for justice. Even the most despicable regime who acts towards something that the world sees as evil works and preach justice. So, I myself do not understand what justice is. No matter what title they advocate, no matter what reasons they give, justice can always be corrupted. But one thing that we fight to protect is freedom. And that is true evil. Those who seek to take away freedom. Would it be justice to fight those or not? We do not know, but we fight to protect freedom and the lives who wish to take part in that freedom. And we fight those who seek to take that away from us. So devote your life not towards justice, but to saving lives and protecting the freedom of those who wish to live their lives. And thus, that is my devoted oath towards protecting lives and not justice. Sit down, Lee, he says as he just pats down on like somewhere around the altar. No worries about the formalities here. I'm not that much of a religious man myself. But it is a nice place to sit and think about. You just sit down and staring at the altars. So, tell me, in this journey, you said you've learned a lot. What have you learned from the humans that is all around you?
As you said, everybody considers themselves the good guy. Through trying to achieve their goals, get blinded, do acts are just unacceptable. I hear your words and I do not agree. I think being devoted to a single thing always corrupts, even if it's freedom. Freedom of one side can be the domination of another. I think it's always has to be a case by case. Trying to do the right thing without putting any label on it.
I see. If it's not freedom, then how about just simple human lives?
Even then, just imagine a story of trying to save a child at the cost of, say, 2 other children. It can always be corrupted in a way. As childish as it is, I think the most appropriate way to use my oath is I think that I will be a hero and be righteous. It is vague on purpose.
So, righteousness. Your own righteousness. Would that be where your oath lies?
When you put it like that, it also sounds like it can be corrupted, but it's where I have to just trust myself, and it's inspire others and myself to not be corrupted.
You see, when you think of it like that, anything can be corrupted, I guess. But
That's why wickedness still exists in this world.
But I feel that your oath is wavering, mostly because your fear of corruption. You fear corruption so much to the point at which you never latch onto an idea. You never, ever commit. You never embrace truly any ideology. I'm not saying you can make a decision now. It is impossible, I say, but...
Yeah, right now I have a lot of things going through my mind.
But, I say one day you should be able to pick one. At least an idea you can wholeheartedly believe in. I believe in freedom, even though it might mean taking freedom from others one day. But it's still an idea I'm willing to fight for. And if it does corrupt me, then I feel it's right for those who follow the right path to correct me if I do. It is the good thing about having comrades and faith in others. You can commit yourself to an idea, and if you're wrong, you can always rely on them to fix it for you. So do not be afraid, my friend. Live. Find an idea you can truly love for yourself. And one day, I feel your oath can be complete.
Perhaps I'll go on a journey on really finding the answer for myself. One day. We'll have a mission to accomplish.
I say you're already on a journey, but, well, to each they may. And sit around and just talk as the old man spirit just beckons behind you, like, you guys overcomplicate shit too much, man. Just fight for justice. It's so much simpler in my old days. Look at you youngsters, like, making things so complicated. And Jousters just laugh and chuckles at that, and the interaction between you three are just that throughout the whole evening until the party. That's okay, I guess.
Yeah. Tell him that I want to like make a monument to the sword after the whole Rezmir thing's over.
It will be done. The Jouster would agree, and he just nods towards the spiritual body of Hedgequin, and just smiles in relief as if he has finally. His hat has a legacy, someone to remember him by. So, moving on to Sean. Sean, yes, and then Marcus, and then Pirate. So, Sean, you enter the Shrine of Nature. Melanor, if you don't hold her hand, she probably wanders off into the alleyway to talk to some sewer rats or stuff. So, yeah, you gotta correct her path from every now and then. And she's like, don't take me. I want to talk to him. No. Especially childish for like an elf of her age. But anyways, are you always this pushy and a sticker for rules, Sean? And she like pouts a bit.
I am trained to follow the tenets of my order, and I've so far despite me following the rules I've been framed, and yet I still stand for them. What difference does it make between a rule breaker and what difference does it make? Yes, let me think. Does that make sense? Anyway, so what was Master Ong complaining about or mentioning about? Why was he fading away? That the Feywa was fading and the World Tree was missing?
Good question. I really should have asked him that. Let's go ask him more then, yes? Where are we right now? Oh, you're still like 20 minutes away from the Emerald Enclave hideout.
How's that?
You've been like on detours as you're walking.
I see. Let me think. How will I?
But back to the question at hand. What was it again that you asked about the difference between rule breakers and non-rule breakers?
Wait, I think I was gonna mention that the difference between rule breakers and non-rule breakers. I think I may have left out something. It's that even though rule breakers get things done more, it usually ends up with them paying for consequences much later. Something like that, I guess. No?
I don't follow rules, so I don't know.
Okay.
But I know Master Ang has always followed rules, and it always worked out for him. I mean, he doesn't look good right now, but before that, it always worked out for him. And I believe that's what he hopes for you as well. Nature itself is in of itself a cycle that is always rotating. Destruction, growth, it's always happening. Eventually everything's going to die. Eventually nothing lives forever. Even druids die, you know? Even though they live for over 1,000 years, they do have a lifespan. Everything dies. So in the end, nothing really matters, whether you're a rule breaker or not. I say, if at the moment you think what you're doing is for the best, you should do it. That's how I live my life.
That's an interesting way of looking at it. But
Well,
if nothing...
Sorry, Master Ang has always said I am a free-spirited nature. Another side of Emerald Enclave, I believe. One that's a bit more free-spirited. You don't really see people like me much. After all, druids have strict rules for nature and city and whatnot, but it's one of the reasons why I can stay in the city and not be bothered. Half the people inside the Shrine of Nature wishes to return to nature, but I don't mind. I feel like I'm doing good, so I stay.
That is true.
But I believe in you, Sean. You look like a good person. I believe whether you follow your rules or not, you'll always come to a conclusion. Compromise, and you always do the good. If I believe in you, you should believe in yourself too, I think.
Thanks. I guess.
You're welcome, young elf. She puts her hand on your shoulders. And you look around, you realize you've been walking and talking, and now you're 30 minutes away from the Emerald.
Okay. So,
We've been talking for 5 minutes, so if you're walking for 5 minutes, so you're 10 minutes away.
Free spirit also means free of any sense of direction, apparently.
yes.
Zoro, is that you?
All right. Let's get back to the Emerald Enclave hideout. I would like to see my master and ask what is happening with him.
All right,
Or
let's
what
go.
happened.
All right, let's go. She walks the wrong direction.
I feel like the easiest way to just leash her and walk her like and talk all the way to fucking Emerald Enclave. Genuinely feels like that.
I mean, okay. Think of it this way. We can...
you know, how are you dragging her? You're dragging her back to the Emerald Enclave.
What doesn't king shame?
Or you just like put pieces of food on the floor, lowering her on the way there.
I was thinking that we could just, what if we just tell, hey, please follow me, you know? I get your free spirit and all that.
There's ice cream made of Emerald Enclave.
Oh, sorry, I get sidetracked off it. That's why I kept wandering. But okay. So yeah, with that simple exchange, she follows you. She darts her eyes from time to time, but you keep dragging her back, and 30 minutes you arrive.
30 minutes, you sure?
Yeah, 30 minutes for sure. So here within the hideout, Ang is there, and another surprise is there as well. It is the Fey Wyvern.
Oh.
Underneath. In the hideout underneath. It is quite spacious. It has a space big enough for a giant tree, so yeah, it's quite spacious. The dragon itself is wrapping itself around the tree, and like a cat around a pole, essentially. and it's just purring.
Scratching post.
Yes. And Aang is just like lying down on his neck, essentially, as the essence of nature from within its location is restoring part of his power. And as you walk in, Aang says, "Sean, you have arrived."
Oh, yes, you're okay, Master Rong. What happened that day? Why were you fading away? What is happening with the Feywild? I have so many questions. What has happened? Why?
It was... Before I say anything, Sean, it is not your fault. Alright, first of all, when this tree was damaged when you were trying to locate Resmir, it sparked an energy that Resmir utilized to travel to the Feywild for a momentary time. He used that timing and unleashed a giant green tide upon me. It named itself Ficus, the Evergreen.
Oh.
Someone die.
Many died. Many. I was the last remaining entity, only to be saved by an old friend. And he pets the top of the Fey Wyvern that is currently sleeping.
Huh. So, Ficus Evergreen is a fragment of the World Tree? From what I can guess.
I believe he is working with Resmir, and when you use the spell to activate the portal, you also use that to itch closer to his goals of getting to the World Tree itself. And thus I believe he has what he needs to accomplish the soon. To open the portal, to summon Tiamat.
Tiamat? The
Tiamat.
mother of dragons? Was it?
Yes.
Is that yeah.
I have come to my understanding. Power is a branch that connects all worlds to each other. And the tree itself connects our realm to Avernus, the first layers of hell, the realm for which Tiamat is being sealed right now. And that is why he's seeking the power of the World Tree, the ritual to summon Tiamat from Avernus. I can feel it. He has artifacts he has collected that can connect him to the first layer of hell, to Avernus. And he is itching closer than ever. I tried, but I am too injured now. It would seem I cannot leave the presence of the World Tree. And he looks at himself. He is still partially fading. I am forever bounded to nature itself. And thus, I can never travel anymore.
Oh. So is your journey as a druid just this ends here? How does this?
I believe my journey as a free traveling spirit, I desire, since I first laid eyes upon this world, is to see the wonders. This world has many corrupted roots. The cities and nature itself are in balance, and it's a perpetual motion to keep both from destroying each other. And so I travel. At first it was duty, but I enjoyed traveling. It is the end of my travels, I believe. Is the fate that is bestowed upon me now. So, hey, I look to you. Oh, what? Sorry, you go first.
It's like, if he's unable to move, he just can't complete his. He can't really do anything anymore. Is it basically?
He's a druid. Just say he's gotta sit around and give advice, but he can't and protect a location that he's stationed at. But essentially, he can't move out of a druid ground anymore.
Okay. Okay. That's just.
No, it just doesn't work. That would work. Actually, wow. Actually, I just realized that's actually not that.
But the thing is,
So, yeah, he's sealed in a specific area and can't really move, essentially. And so, Sean, my student, this is not a time I wish for it to happen, but it must. I leave it to you. I leave it to you now to travel the worlds. You may be old for a normal mortal, but you're still young in my eyes. You have yet to learn much of your existence. So I give you a new quest, per se. Travel the worlds, Sean. Travel the worlds. The worlds. Just travel. You have been within the sanctuary of the islands for too long, and I believe it is time for you to branch out and explore.
Why not?
You have been doing so. You have been doing so for the past few months. Have you? I believe it has not been that much enjoyable for you. You chuckles a bit.
It has been. I have some very interesting companions, so to speak. They are taking your teachings to the test. They're putting your teachings to the test. Needless to say. But yes.
You go. Well, I believe you have learned one thing. If yet you have not realized, is that you have seen things and learned of many things that you have never learned from within the barriers. How everyone lived their lives, and how they balance nature and city, and how each difference, all the cities you've been through, and how they remain at balance. I believe that is a lesson that you have not yet noticed that you have already learned.
What have I not learned? That's what I'm thinking. What have I not learned in the cities that I've visited?
Come around. Take a look with me for a little bit. And you can only go to the second floor where the entrance is. And he points you to the streets of the city. People are laughing. People are enjoying their time. People are angry. This, Sean, this is balance. This is balance for Waterdeep, specifically. In El Terrell, they have their own balance. In Baldur's Gate, they have their own balance. You have yet to realize, but each place have their own different definition of balance. And you will learn more as you travel. So with this, I give you this quest. Travel the worlds. Go beyond the Sword Coast after your mission is done. See what I have seen already. Just travel. Can you promise me that?
Very well. I think I can promise you that. I can promise you that as I move around. As I travel around the Sword Coast. I mean, or even further beyond.
He just grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you in for his tight hug. You have already surpassed me. You are already looking past the Sword Coast. Even I have not thought of that. And with this exchange, let's move on to Marcus and the three. Doing a mini heist, essentially. So, let's get to a bit more serious tone.
Thievery.
As you probably noticed what I'm doing, I'm deepening the lore of like the dragon and stuff a bit more. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. So, and here in Marcus, let's see the lore behind what the Red Wizard. As Renner, Mert, and Marcus, you three entered the entrance of a mansion. It is dirty. It has not been kept. Well kept. The weeds has grown towards incredible heights, and you have to brush through them to reach the crooked door. You look into each other in a bit of hesitation. You push the door, and it creaks of old age. Dust fills your lungs as you hold your breath for a second as you look into this location. Mertz and Renner says, "Sure, this is a place? It's like it's been abandoned for centuries." Renner says, "This should be the place. Let's look around."
It must have merely served as a front if it is this filthy. No, it's been here for a long time.
You're right. Here, there's 3 rooms. There's the office. There is the conference room. And then there's the library. Which one would you like to go first? You look at Marcus.
The office first.
Right. So, Renner takes Marcus to the office area. So, this location, it's a 2nd floor. Once you step above a spiral staircase, you go to the 2nd floor. You look around. There's master bedroom. Doesn't seem to be anything much of importance, but past the master bedroom is a personal office quarters with a desk and a small shelf containing some documents. Looking around, there's nothing of importance. Oh yeah, Lee?
Can I start running at the party, like away from the temple? I just realized something.
Yeah, sure.
You leave the stove on.
No, I think I just realized Resmir's plan.
Okay, hold on. I'm dead curious because I want. This is another character. Do you reckon he plans to use us to get to it?
Yeah, he's gonna like.
Okay, I was thinking the exact same thing.
Oh no, Ray!
Okay. Yeah. I glad we're on the same frequency on that one. Just didn't say it. All right, let's continue. Sorry.
Right. So, as you are traveling around, the office itself, you look around. Roll me a check, perception or investigation, one of those guys.
Let me open up my sheet. Where's my sheet? There it is. Well, perception's it. Perception is a cowabunga.
You have the help action, so you have advantage. So that's a 22, essentially. With a 22, you look around the place. You see the drawer itself. And you rummage around, doesn't seem to be any documents. It's like trade documents from over 10 or 20 years ago about plans to renovate the place, trade routes, and maybe merchants' routes, essentially. But nothing too suspicious. But you find a single document smeared in, and you like that is like taped to the top of the drawer. Or you can imagine, which are at the bottom and at the top. You pull it out, and it's like helped with like some wax, and you peel the wax off, and you see a small letter. It was written by William the Evergreen. Wait, that's their house crest. It seems like this letter has yet to be opened. What could it be about?
No, but the name, it is not correct unless he changed everything. Wilhelm to William seems sloppy, though.
Try opening it. Maybe there's something written inside.
I summon a dagger and open it up.
You look into these contents, and you see it. To those who may have may. If you're reading this, then it means I'm dead. My name is William the Evergreen. Our house was present many years ago. We have conducted many surveys within the natural areas, and throughout those times, we. Give me a sec. Let me open my notes. I have a bunch of stuff on. Keep forgetting.
So much law.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's here. All right. So, okay, there we go. That's perfect. Oh yeah. Okay, so is that we run excavations until we found something. A mask of sort. It is color is a tint of white and resembles that of a dragon. It is since kept it within my manor for years to come. But an individual of red robes came by not long ago. I believe they seek to assassinate me and take what I have discovered. If you are reading this, then that means their task is done. But maybe my struggles are not over. Take to the library. Input. Speak the command words. And then the path shall open for the artifact. I'd rather you take it than those who have killed me. Signed, William the Evergreen.
The sort of fact. Let us explore the conference room before the library. I have a feeling we may be able to find some more information before going for the artifact.
So, as you walk around, you go to the conference room. To your surprise, this area has actually seen some usage. You see some dust, some footprints here and there within this room. Recent people, probably like a few weeks ago, maybe, but it has been used. You rummage around the location, find a dagger of sort pierced into the table itself. Like stabbed into the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the room itself does not look like that interesting apart from that dagger itself.
Can I inspect the dagger?
You can see the dagger. It seems to have looks like a normal dagger, non-magical, but around the edges of it, it seems to be tainted in blood.
I'll leave it there for now.
All right, cool. Roll me a perception check now that you're in this room, as always.
On it.
These are just like extra details for a plot. If you miss it, it's not that big a deal. But it would be nice if you can get a 25. Like I said, help action. There's 3 of you there, so you know we're helping.
I'm constantly, I keep forgetting I have disadvantage turned on instead of advantage.
Yeah. So with the help, you couldn't find him, but Mert sees like, wait a minute, I've seen a crime scene before. Wait a minute, this table. It's a coffin. Yeah, like he grabs the dagger like with no care, pulls it out, and just like rips the top of the table open. And within it, you see a decayed skeletal body.
You are... I cannot tell if more insane or wise than you seem.
Why might you ask? And like Rena says, because you fucking destroyed a fucking table. It's evidence, you goddamn buffoon! But anyways, this body, let me see. He's just looking around the clothes. He's not rummaging, he's just inspecting. Noble's clothes, the crest, he pulls out a dagger, he pokes around. This crest, it's the same one on the seal, that letter. This may be the original William, I believe.
I believe you are right, but I do wonder how none of us were able to smell it. It is a decaying corpse. It should stink up the entire room, if not the man.
Once it's open, the smell like pops
Okay.
up. Yeah, my bad, sorry. I forgot about that detail. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, once you open the coffin, the smell just... It's putrid, and it goes all over the room. So yeah, sorry, my bad. I forgot that detail.
That's fine. Do we know if this William had any relatives still alive? Distant, if anything.
He should be the only noble. No... I'll tell you what. Wilhelm. That is a new... I always thought that was his original name, but I think he may have changed the name later. Whoever your father was, he was impersonating this dude. Recently, I believe, maybe. Using his name to go around, probably.
Yes, I was more so wondering if he had any relatives, so they may have been able to tell us a little more about him. Who he was dealing with prior. The mask is clear indication of why he was assassinated. But is that the way he first made contact? Or is it just one of the ways?
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot about this. Well, he did have a son. His name was Ficus.
Is he still
He
alive?
died. But he died. Centuries ago. 10 years ago. Like, even before all this shenanigans happened. Like, some expedition into the wild gone wrong. And William has never been the same since, I believe.
Was the body found?
Never really. Most expeditions end in unretrievable bodies. We do try to spend some expense into order to do it, but we ventured the same woods and could find nothing.
Then he still cannot be called dead, just presumed.
Yeah. Well, in our line of work, you could say that, yes.
Should we end up with nowhere to go, he may be our only lead. But the artifact remains still a possibility. I do not believe there's anything else in the room except for the corpses.
Alright.
The corpse. I suppose it is time for the library.
Alright. So, you head to the library. And before you do that, let me cut to Pyrite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let me cut to Pyrite. So, here with Pyrite. Let me change the music for it.
Oh, not combat. Not combat sounds.
So,
Yeah, I guess
with Pirate section, you head to the Black Staff Tower. Val is there, and Elp is also downstairs, and he's working. Val is just essentially going a bunch of the arcane mumble jumble, saying that. But one thing she did perks up, and she says that something's wrong lately, and I feel like you should know this. It's still classified information, but since a few days ago, I feel there's been a small disturbance within the Dragon Ward. The Dragon Ward is the bearer preventing dragons from attacking Waterdeep.
Okay.
I'm telling this, I don't know why, but I feel like you should know if there everything's done. After all of that, and after you took down Albrecht, I believe you should know that this place might not be that safe for long.
What kind of specific problem is it having?
The dragon was located within the core of the Blackstaff Tower. Recently it's been... But it always has a protocol, a keyword to invite people, to invite dragons within the tower, the ward, so that good dragons can assist in those within the city.
Okay.
But lately it feels that it hasn't been working that well in terms of filtering out the bad. It has stopped a few wyverns. The Griffin cavalries have been preventing a lot at the edge, but they have been increasingly increased. There's been a mass increase in attackers, and the Dragon Ward itself is not at its full power, I believe, and it might not hold up soon.
Is there any possible way we can fix this issue?
From what I know, it's external. The ward itself within the heart is perfectly intact and working, but I feel like someone's manipulating from the outside.
Okay, could it be
I
Rasmi?
couldn't trace where it comes from, but it's most likely, yes.
So we have a new goal to stop him, maybe?
I believe so. So, I'm telling you this, you're capable fellows, but not capable of, maybe this is over your head. So, I recommend you take safety and leave Waterdeep.
We intend to stop him here and now with some of the factions that we have gathered so far. Would you like to help us?
She looks around for a bit and she says, I would like to, but I'm not too sure if I can. I have to make sure that people are safe. That is my duty as the Blackstaff Master. Rather than fighting off dragons, my duty is to protect those within the city. I will rally those wizards who can assist the guards in their combat, but do not forget that my main task is to protect those within the city and not combat dragons.
Anyway, any help is good help, and at least we can keep any casualties from happening for the fight.
I don't know why, but I always wondered since you came here, She gives you a light smile. Why is it that you're always so eager to help Waterdeep? This is not your city after all. What about your city?
Oh, by the way,
The random noble. She doesn't know.
yeah, but technically, didn't I already took off the disguise though?
Did you?
Yeah, we all. I mean, we kind
Going
of
through the city still. Only like the people close to us know, like
Yeah.
the general populi.
Yeah, that's true. But like, cause I'm like,
I thought you still had it on for the city. That's why. Until you came here.
because I thought we were pardoned, I assume we were kind of taking it off already. I really.
say you still have
Only
it on,
told the
right?
truth to
Let's
close
say.
friends.
Okay,
Then
I will.
right now, right? Just for the sake of narrative.
All
Let's
right,
just have
all
it
right.
on right now.
Because I was debating, thinking, wait, why didn't you comment on this? Because I thought I took it off already. Because I literally said at the start, like during the part where we share, I was like, so they don't notice like a human suddenly become a tiefling, really? Okay, but like for narrative sake, let's just say we have it on here. It's because I was once part of wait, Black Water. Sorry, I forget the name sometimes. Okay. Wait, give me a sec.
Tower Cat.
I was okay. I just say I was once part of this school. Then I, review. I'll try to. She doesn't really know technically who I am since, it's been like several years. So probably like, technically.
Oh dear. Like, she remembers face of all her students. That's one of her perks. Oh dear. She looks around and I'm sorry about what happened to Nevermore.
It's okay. It's in a better place now.
He is your friend, so I understand more now why you're doing this. Is it for him?
Half of the reason, yes, is for him. Half of it is for revenge.
Vengeance for Nevermore himself?
Yes.
As you're saying this, Albrecht just takes a small glance at you and then goes back to working.
Rick's working?
Albrecht is working on the cure for the North Ward, so yeah. The cure, it's like right now it's at a state where it can prolong the death, but he still needs time to cultivate and actually,
Heal.
purify.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, as this is happening, and do not live your life for revenge, my friend. I'm sure that is not what he wanted. I knew Nevermore, and I always felt that. He has some regret for what happened to you. I always felt that, even though he wore a brimming smile, trying to tell everyone that everything's okay, but I knew that he was never okay. And I know the last thing he would want is for you to suffer for others.
Let me try. I'm trying to word this properly. I intend to just do this one last thing for him before I fulfill his other wishes of making Waterdeep a better place.
Since you made up your mind. But listen to this. As your teacher, let me give you one last lesson, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Do not intend on dying, alright?
Alright. Yes. I don't plan to die. Not yet.
Come back alive. Oh, please do come back alive, alright?
Lee, don't you dare.
Not gonna.
Nevermore would very much regret if he has set you up to die. So do live, alright? Don't throw your life away for his sake.
You will live to fight another day.
Please live to enjoy your life. He would very much want that for you.
Alright. I will.
Alright. As you're saying this, I say something starts to happen as you can see that the clouds above are starting to be filled with a bit more darkness as the dark clouds are surrounding this location a bit more. Can you go on for 30 more minutes? I'm curious, everyone. Since we did.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Sean, you good for 30 minutes? Just 30 minutes. Sean.
Come on.
Sure.
Come on. Caffeine time.
No, I'm okay. I'm just a bit.
If you have to take caffeine, not. So basically, for 30 minutes, since I'm done with you all, 30 minutes is gonna be the party, and next session we can start with combat immediately.
Yeah.
Just quickly crush 15 monster kids to get enough caffeine for the day after tomorrow.
Sean, you good? Just to be sure, you good for
Yeah,
30 minutes?
I'm good. I'm just a bit. I'm just listening to the story, so I'm doing stuff.
Yeah, you're not in the scene right now, so it's kind of something like that. But as that happened, let's cut back to Lee. I assume you're writing to Marcus, I believe.
Who would be like trying to find the helmet? No one's trying to find the helmet.
I mean, not
They're
on.
running to
none
Sean
of
to send a
us.
sending message, or
I
right so that Val can send a sending message.
Yeah, good.
Like,
Well, yeah, maybe that could work.
so who?
You can
Who
just
was trying to like? Was anybody trying to
Nope.
find?
No one was finding. I mean, no one was.
Yeah.
no.
I'll run to
let me-
Pirate because I feel like Val's the only one who can actually like them from teleporting in and out freely.
Dimension door glow.
Yeah. So yeah, right now there's like mages all around Waterdeep preventing teleportation out of the city. That's essentially the thing going on right now. That's why Rezmir could not be the city right now. So yeah,
It's not that. It's the why teleport into silence. Take the tome. Leave. Teleport into the room. Tentacle blast. Judas. Leave. Kind of.
sorry, excuse me.
We kind of
What is trying to do?
like. We find the helmet. He's just gonna teleport in. Take the helmet and then dip. He did every other time.
Okay,
I'm trying to warn the party.
you're trying to warn the party of this. So I'm just setting up the suspension. So maybe something happened, maybe it doesn't. But yeah. So as you're running around and you're going to the party, you go to Pirate and you tell him about this information. You want to alert the party about this. So I say it's evening, sun's down, and took you a while to realize. It's a few hours before the party. As you're shouting this, Pirate and Lady, and she also informs you about the weakening Dragon Ward. With this going on, let's change the plot to fit this narrative more. So, as this is going on, Val looks to you and says, "That could be the case. Want me to? I'll send a sending to everyone, and I'll gather everyone around. I believe it's time we should meet up with Lady Silverhand."
Fucking Lee's full paranoia mode right now. On clouds, it's gonna be that fucking dragon from Green, whatever.
Greenness?
Blue Dragon from Greenness, yeah.
That's so long ago, though.
So as you're doing
Yeah, but
this,
it's
you alert your Marcus. You're going down to the library. You open the hidden door, and you see that it is empty. For where the artifact was once at, it is now an altar with nothing, and it's been dust. The artifact has been taken from this place.
Oops. So funny this would happen. It seems the sun truly is our only lead. Our only knowledge is that he disappeared into the woods around a decade ago. Perhaps. Can I use detect magic?
Yeah, you can try to use detect magic. Yes.
And then I shall.
You can use detect magic. You can ritual cast it.
I was gonna say your one spell slot is gonna
Just to
just.
say so. So you do this, and then you, as you do this,
No, because I'm part sorcerer now. I can spend my
Oh.
sorcerer spells.
Oh, nice. I was gonna be like so sad.
sorcerer spell slot. Yeah, with sorcerer spell slot, you cast or not ritual spell works. That's what I was to say that. So 10 minutes pass. You investigate around the area. You see a sense of a powerful magical energy was radiated around here. A powerful magical individual was here once.
Dragonborn, or at least an apparition of him, must have been here, collected it and left. Or someone of great power and magics. Could be Wilhelm as well. Can I roll perception to see if I can notice anything else, or is it just like I'm actually just in an empty room pretty much?
It's it's the empty room. That's the point of this room. It's just that to see that the artifact was here and it is now gone. That's what it is. But you can roll perception. Maybe I'll come up with something cool. So yeah, go ahead.
Let's see.
kind of see what kind of magic is here. Like, it's cool.
Damn,
So
that's
with
high.
that, I guess you can sense the presence of Mistra.
Oh.
Hmm?
Mistra.
Mistra?
So, Lady Silver.
So kind of narrows it down to wizard alone.
Mhm.
So I can confirm it's a wizard so far.
Stares at
That
me.
has Tyson Mistra.
I mean, we're.
I just arrived. Oh, hello. I just shank you.
So any wizards, like you walk out the front door, you see the first wizard, you shank that guy.
I am God, not Alistair all over again.
I mean, didn't we heard about Avatar of Mistra recently?
No, Lady Silverhand is the avatar of Mistra.
Yeah, I mean, like.
Okay.
So, in all likelihood, it's her or against a wizard. Let's stick with her being a very likely suspect, but
A,
I
rem-
am not ready to jump the gun.
a remnant wizard, you just shank Pyrite.
Silverhand? Didn't she send us to do this whole quest?
Oh,
Yes. Or one of them.
betrayals.
Kind of just.
We got
Yeah.
betrayed a lot, so I don't see why
Lady
not.
Silver-
Like, she
Silverhand.
also helped us.
Lady Silverhand is a friend of Ramelia, and she vouches that if you go to Lady Silverhand, she will lend you an assistance in the city, and that's the point of the
Oh.
party, is to meet
Okay,
with
okay,
Lady
okay.
Silverhand.
Marcus Strand starts shaking her.
Yeah, you see,
You're gonna have to shank a royalty. Like,
yeah.
we just got
I'm
pardoned.
pretty sure not the first. Trying
Shank
to
the royalty.
shake the no-
We just got
no-
pardoned too.
noble, straight up royalty, bro. It's like,
Yeah. A recap. Lady Silverhand is the open lord of Waterdeep. You know, Mass Lords, the hidden borders. She is the head figure of Waterdeep, essentially, the face of Waterdeep. That's what Lady Silverhand is. An avatar of Mistra. The last time an avatar of Mistra died, the world almost blew up. So just put that out there.
It'll be even funnier
Good
the
luck with
second
that.
time.
anyways,
Okay, so for now, I'll just keep that information in the back pocket with fuck, I forgot the name. So Bennett and me something.
So yeah.
Mert. That's one. Mert.
So as this happens, you Marcus, this is when you hear Lee's cry to everyone, "Come, let's meet up." Val's taking us to Lady Silverhand.
When we meet up, I'll share the information.
So yes,
certainly, we would know this and teleport wherever our hand is hiding the helmet. That way. Wilhelm, was it? The hooded figure.
Yeah. We went to explore the old digging grounds of Wilhelm. There we found a letter from someone called William Evergreen. Our presumption is that Wilhelm merely assumed his identity over the short period of his stay. He had found in his excavations a mask of sorts, white, draconic. When we went to retrieve it, it was missing. We found Wilhelm dead, stabbed and hidden in his own conference room.
Wilhelm or William?
Oh, well, William.
Okay.
They're really similar, my bad.
Just making sure.
that's the point of that. That's the point of that name. Yeah. But yeah.
In the room where the mask was supposed to be a strong essence belonging to a chosen of Mistra was left behind. I have little doubt in my mind that Silverhand, the Lady of Silver, may have played a part in this theft, and that she plans to double cross
Well,
us.
I'll look at like other PC parties. Nothing we can do about that. There. He is untouchable as far as I'm concerned.
Touchable, but maybe we do not yet to touch. So far, we have dead corpse. Unfortunately, not much else tie her to his death. The mask would be the only element. Should we be able to find that instead of the helm, we could try to tie it to her, or at the very least to her involvement in its disappearance and his death.
Oh, when we go to the party, you described the object pretty well, so maybe I can use this. Okay, the object, describe the name and object is familiar to you. We've seen Dragon masks before, so... Oh, would this work, DM?
You can try.
Okay.
Good enough.
That's our best bet.
Yeah.
Plus, this way, actually, I just realized, because she wouldn't possibly know the location. So the more we approach the mask, she'll try to pull us away from it. Theoretically, she would, at least in some capacity.
You mean?
So okay, we're to go after. So she plans to, or Silverhand plans to go after the helm, right? That's the plan.
Silverhand potentially already has the helmet. Rezmir is trying to get the helmet.
Right, but then you get the helmet. Yeah. We're meant to get the helmet before Rezmir, all that shenanigans. But we also know of a mask that's missing, and in all likelihood, Silverhand has some kind of hand in. Well, but has a hand in it.
I think we can pull a Indiana Jones and then just like swap the masks.
They probably have magical residue or some kind of magical power to discern them. Unless you have something dead-ass equivalent, I doubt it'll work.
Man, part of
Did hunt
creation.
other cultists
man.
before.
This where having a rogue would be nice, you know.
A
If
part of
not-
creation.
Actually, do we have any illusion spells too?
I do not.
The illusion, it's the... But if only we kept any of the masks from the past cultists we killed. If
I
it's like painted
mean,
white,
if you can
then,
find
like,
Adam, he
it off.
probably has it.
I don't think we can go to a different city. Was that in the city?
If you go to like Renner,
shipping docks! These are the shipping docks!
Renner and Jalsper have some masks if you want. They are fighting cultists while you guys are in the city.
It's an option, but I have my doubts that Indiana Jones would work on two people who 100% can cast magic and just not be fooled by it.
Yeah, it's a bit. It's a long shot. Let's put it that way.
Let's just go to the party and find the mask.
Yeah.
What are the
Maybe we
NPC
can-
stands on this, like... Bell, Renard...
Oh, you
Maybe
you call them too? It's just you four right now. They're not here at this point.
Yeah, we're going to the party soon enough, right?
Oh, they'll be in the party, but right now, Val is taking you to meet Silverhand without the NPCs right now.
4.
Little do we know Silverhand has a nuke for Arasaka Tower.
Yeah.
I cannot get out of my head.
I mean... She is evil. Meeting her is only gonna be a bad thing. It's gonna like learn.
Yeah, but at least
intentions.
I guess we can at least 1v1 or 4v1 her there, I guess.
We cannot just kill her. She's the fucking open lord.
Unless she
should
strikes
not.
first.
Yeah, I mean, unless she strikes
She's a
first.
political power
This is a-
figure.
Okay, first of all,
Guys, this is dumb.
let's vote on this. First of all, X card. O card if you want to meet her now. X card if you want to meet her later. Let's get
Probably
this
our best
established
bet-
first. Maybe you want to meet her during the party or like in one.
We probably should
I was gonna
not.
say-
Yeah.
I think if we have to meet her, we have to find her somewhere where it's not.
Out in the open with a lot of people to witness.
So not
Or
Fucking
Okay.
Trump, like, guys, we're going to Venezuela, kidnap the prisoner, you know, it's like, whatever. Like, we can't just...
There's Pirate and Marcus to vote. O is essentially we're gonna go meet her now. X is that we'll meet her during the party.
I gotta say X. Yeah, I not now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, I can say X. I don't.
All right. If it's that, then let me change the
It would
music.
be
then.
unwise.
So, because like this discussion is not getting us anywhere, so we'll see how the scene folds out first. So this is like if you meet her one-on-one. If you're not gonna meet her one-on-one, this is what's gonna happen first. You can discuss that after you get some more information, I think. So yeah. So I did say next session is gonna start with a combat. We'll see which, but yeah. As you approach the evening, you get this news. You told Val like, it's fine. Well, I'd rather meet her later. And Val's like a bit weird. It's like, all right, sure, but okay, yes. Official meetings during the party works as well. All my friends will be there too, I believe. So I'll be seeing you there then. So let's move us to the party time. So the sun has set. It is around 6 to 7 p.m. As of this time, you approach the Castle Waterdeep. Yeah, you're in the attire you described to us. Yeah, 6 to 7 p.m. It's around late. It's getting late.
God damn it.
Oh no. Okay. Well, yeah. As you approach this location, it is late night. This is Castle Neverwinter. The first time you actually been here. It's the giant castle overlooking the whole city at the heart of it. At this location, this is your first time invited to a castle, essentially. Openly. You're in your disguises, I believe, right now.
Yes.
In our heart
Guys.
fits, yeah.
Yeah, in your heart fits. You're around the table, and Jarlster, Renner, Malinor, they're all there presents. They're joining the party. Talking, meddling with meet some new people, essentially. But those are not your highlights. That's not what you're here for. You guards are up as you're walking about, and Lady Silverhand finally appears at the party, and with a grand entrance. Not that grand, but just her walking down the stairs as the lights flicker into a different shade of blue, lighting up the area as she steps down the stairs from a higher balcony. She walks down, and the whole area is silent as she walks down. Welcome! Happy Arganthan Day, everyone. Here's to Waterdeep, and in another year, and to thank our great founding lord Argantha. Cheers. She lifts her glass up. Everyone claps as she continues to walk around. So yeah, she's walking around talking to people, and this is a chance where like anyone can talk to her in this location. A lot of people are flaunting to her as like they're asking questions like, "Oh, what have you been doing lately? What's project are you trying to run?"
Celebrity.
And, she would be like, "Oh, just a little expedition, right? Trying to figure some stuff out. But the dragon called problem is affecting us all, so I'm looking to find a solution to that."
I tried the locate object thing right now.
You can try, yes.
Would it be like catch attention? Everyone.
It would, yes, actually, unless you subtle cast it.
I can't. Can I just like go to a toilet or something?
Yes, you can.
I need magic to help me pee.
You can go to the bathroom and cast it, yes. How long does this last for?
To 10 minutes.
Okay. just to tell you this, if you're gonna walk out the bathroom within those 10 minutes, someone
I can
will
end
detect
it
you.
early. It's
I
a
hope you have a good
concentration
memory.
Okay, sure. So if you end it, so yeah, you cast that, and then you end it early, just like a blink, trying to see if you can find it. And you cannot find it.
Ooh. Then again, why was
Either the spell didn't work, or she knows how to counter your spell.
Or she's not carrying it.
Okay. Yeah, which means it didn't work. Or she knows how to counter.
Yeah.
I could try.
Like, why would you bring a helmet to a freaking party? If you think about it.
It could be in the castle. It's like 1,000.
Oh, that's
feet.
true. Yeah.
I am dead curious if I could do something here. And that this is funny, but okay. Can I try to interrogate her and
Interrogate her.
Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, it's technically the correct wording. Just more polite to her face.
Yeah, you can put up a noble font and go up to her like everyone else and ask her a question. And she'll be like,
You're like paparazzi.
Marcus, I believe you recently entered the city.
She knows.
Correct.
This doesn't have a
I
secret
came-
identity.
I came to the city in order to see my father. I had heard he had a manor around these places. And yet, when I went to visit him, he was nowhere to be found. You wouldn't happen to have met him recently, have you? It looked very dirty. Not like him.
I don't recall William ever having a son. A living relative,
Mhm.
that is.
I am from a unfortunate relationship, I'm afraid. A bastard, if you will.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I should not have asked. Well, William, if you wish to ask for information about him, well, we haven't really been keeping tabs, but for the past years, he has. I believe he has kept his connections with the others within the party. He's a philanthropist lately, not really sending much invitations, but he has gone around and made connections. I heard people talk about Wilhelm every now and then.
Anything new in his work of survey? I remember he used to work in that field. Excavation, surveying, discovering artifacts, the sorts.
Roll me an insight check.
God, I think incidents is exactly what I'm not good at.
I
Fuck! Oh, fuck, that
Ooh.
advantage. So first roll. Oh,
inspiration.
can I use my inspiration for this? I do have
You all
one.
have one. You all have one right now, yeah?
Okay, removing the inspiration, let me switch off advantage.
It's a straight roll.
I'm not... That 14 doesn't count.
Man, I have a
20.
I have a +6 to my insight.
This is 20? Oh, fuck. Yeah, oh yeah, okay, I feel that.
Man.
Her face remains still, as you mentioned that. She's really good at either hiding information or putting up a front. Or is she just not straight really have much to think about? But as you mentioned this, she looks at you and just says, well, I have heard about his works. A pity what happens to his, well, your brother, essentially. This was a young boy keen on adventuring. Too bad they never retrieved his remains, sadly. Well, ever since then, he has stopped doing his excavations. Now he's just a philanthropist.
Is there anything?
You said his remains were not recovered, and from what I have heard, he went missing in the woods?
He went with his expedition team. The whole crew never returned.
And nobody's remains were returned?
No one.
Was there a place someone last saw them, or was just they left the place and then the forest was the last place they said they'd go?
It was a hunting expedition into the forest of Neverwinter up north. It is a practically famous location where people would go and hunt for animals and dangerous creatures. For the reason why that forest has yet to be well explored is its, let's just say, unusual means of creating monstrosities within it. So it remains a tough forest, and we left it as is. The druids wouldn't like us to invade into that territory, even though it is a dangerous territory. So the place remains as it is. It is up north in Neverwinter, and he's part of the expedition party that goes into hunting or exploring that location. The whole expedition went, and no one came back. So the case laid closed. What happened to Ficus the Evergreen? No one knows.
It truly is a shame then. I had also heard of someone of similar name to Wilhelm. William? I've not understood much about his existence, though. It seems muddied.
William? I do not recall that. Wilhelm, as you say. I do not recall that name. Unfortunately.
Mayhaps I heard wrong and confused the two. It happens again.
I believe so. That does happen once you meet so many people. But it is nice meeting you, Sir Marcus, if I may address. Enjoy the party. You're welcome with the party.
Thank you. I will. And that's my try my
As
best.
you're going about like Renner just like look at Sean. I was like, hey, aren't you gonna talk to her? I mean, that's the whole point why I brought you here. I hate this shit. I would leave if it weren't for you. Go. He looked at Sean. Go ask her something. Come on.
Can I quickly send a message to Sean, like telepathically? Do not trust. Be wary what you say.
Sean, you there?
Oh, I'm
yeah, I think
done.
Sean might have gone. So
I'm
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
And we can end it now, I guess.
Yeah, we can end it now, I guess. So yeah, as we're nudging. We can start off next with a little bit of expedition leading on to combat right away. So yeah, to set expectations a bit. Next session, is gonna be a little bit of talk and jumping into combat right away.
Yeah.
Blue dragon crashes into the.
I feel like I could have done a better job, but I genuinely don't
it's
know
fine.
how I could have.
I think it's fine.
It's fine with the information you had. And
It's kind of funny that she answers so many of your questions in a random ass party.
Good speech.
Random
Yeah.
part. I mean, admittedly, a lot of them did seem more like
Random
I'm asking about a relative. I feel like than actual like, hey, I know you did some
Yeah.
fuckery, so answer
True,
me.
true.
Yeah. It's actually pretty good lines of question that is actually quite natural. So yeah, pretty good.
I'm not gonna lie. I did like the I didn't know he had another son. Oh, I'm a bastard from an unhappy relationship.
My bad.
Man, if only he was alive.
So yeah, that's the event. So essentially a bit more recap of what you learned today. So Dragon Mask, that is what you
With the...
that's the that's the main plot device essentially right now going forward.
Yeah.
So the mask, that is what they're actually after. It is revealed in the book right around here as well as you're about to leave Waterdeep. You find that out by actually fighting him, which I think is a stupid idea. So rather you find out before fighting him. So yeah. You talk about stuff, and then here within this location, but essentially what I wish for you guys to do next is to just tell her you're looking for Respear. All right, just straight up. Just that's what you're here for. Maybe that would lead to something. Maybe that.
Hamtam didn't sleep. He just went to get water.
Sorry, I went to get. I was like,
It's fine.
this is taking a while. I'll just go and get a glass of water. I'm like,
Oh no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, 'cause-
We're just gonna end next session. Assuming, okay, let's just assume one of you went up and asked about the Rezmir situation. Which one of you is gonna do that?
I can do that. I can be like, yeah, we saved Waterdeep a bunch of times. You know, it's like, what are the precautions? I heard like this Rezmir fellow is here. Bring the dragon cultists, etc.
Okay, sorry, I'm above DM. I'm kind of pushing the narrative bit here. Sorry, but
It's fine.
you can mention Romelia. Just saying, you can mention Romelia. See, she essentially set up this whole thing. Romelia is the one who set this all up. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. If you mention her name, the plot will move forward. Essentially, I'm just gonna tell you this right now.
I think we kind of sidelined with her being like an evil person and like how much information we should actually give her.
Yeah.
But if it's like, do we tell her who we are or
Nah, we probably don't tell her who we are.
probably not? Remelia, Haven Tree sent us. We're concerned about the safety of Waterdeep. Rezmir fellows around here. What do you plan to do about that?
Okay, yeah, we can start off next session with that. So we can skip some, so we can have some quick expedition and jump into combat for the next 2 sessions. All right, cool. So yeah, thank you all for playing today. Today's much of a roleplay session. I didn't set it up that well. I did prepare some material, but half of it is just like half of it went like in directions I did not expect, so I got to come up with stuff. That's today's session. So sorry about today. Not much stars and wishes, mostly because there's nothing much interesting. So we can end today's.
Man, I was rushing back so fast.
I see. Yeah. But yeah. Another thing. Don't worry about canceling. If something like that happens, you can just straight up cancel. Don't worry about it.
I don't mind canceling, but I was like, am I going to stay there? Am I not gonna stay? I wasn't sure. I was like, am I gonna stay there or am I not gonna stay there? I'm not sure.
Most situation like that in D&D, we would just cancel most of the time. Like in a situation like that. So yeah.
Because if she's serious, like to me, if she's serious, yeah, I'm definitely gonna cancel. But like, cause she seems okay. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm like not sure what to do there. I'm like,
Not sure, leaning on, I'm probably not. Just say no. I believe that's better. For a lot of stuff. Just for the sake of like simplicity.
You don't have to risk it.
Yeah, don't have to risk it, so we don't have to gather in case it says no. We just can't. So we just
this is kind of annoying that the hospital only lets 2 people go in at a time. So.
Yeah, some family thing where like the whole bloodline joins too.
Yeah, but like,
yeah.
No, but like, I think like 3 people should be like perfect. Cause like, what happens if like one person goes down to bring the other guys back? You know, like. Because we couldn't, some of us don't know where the freaking room is. So.
Yeah. But yeah, in situations like that, like if it's like unsure, like lining on probably not, then just cancel next time. It's easier for everyone. Because if you don't come, then it's, we just gather for no reason. Plus an hour and 30 minutes late is yeah.
I was like,
that is not a session anymore. I tell you, that is not a session.
Yeah, I was like, okay, I was like thinking, definitely next 1 hour late.
Next time, just say no. Next time, just say no. All right. So yeah, that happened. So with that, oh, sorry, stuff happened. I dropped stuff. But yeah, with that, thank you for playing today, and I'll see you all again next week. Everyone's okay with next week, I assume.
Yeah. I mean, unless something like this happened again, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah.
I know. So yeah, if everyone's okay for next week, then yeah, thank you for today's session. See you all again next week.
Next week should be fun.
Yeah, next week's gonna be the conclusion. It could go on. It could end in 1 session. Depends on how fast you take the combat. And thank you all later, and see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
I wish you guys good night as well.
Alright, I can hear you dying already.
Yeah.
At this point, his head is just resting on the desk.
He's He's always
Kind
on the
of, kind
dot.
of,
Reaching 12 o'clock, he's going to die already.
Nah, I also had a very long day
My
today.
Eastern fellows.
Nah, yeah, I've probably got to sleep. I'm actually very tired. Like, you guys take care. Good night. as well.
Okay, good
Bye.
night.
Bye-bye.
I mean, yeah. Good night. Alright, let's see. Where am I? Okay, I am not in the correct page. Okay, let me cancel this, close this. Yeah, okay, I was rushing back a bit. I was like, okay, wait. I was like, okay, because I'm never sure on anything. I don't like to confirm things unless I'm really sure they will work out. Kokoro, what the hell is this? Wait, give me a sec. What the hell is this? This looks familiar. Yurina. Okay. Yeah, looks. Who the hell is this? Oh, I do not know that language. Let's go for an English person. Because I don't know how to read that language. Give me a sec. What is one? Okay. Dying Light. Oh. Wait. Dying Light. This doesn't feel like Dying Light. Oh, now it does feel like Dying Light. Okay, it's just this. Oh, is this DLC? Okay, I see. Okay, yeah. So thank you guys for coming to watch. I hope you enjoy. Oh my god, that looks adorable. I'm gonna rate her. That looks adorable. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and I shall see you on Monday, maybe. Well, it depends. Shoot. Give me a sec. Calendar. Where is the calendar? No, I don't want this. Okay, I need my phone calendar. That works a little better. Okay. Okay, wait. Next week stream should be going per normal. Definitely not tomorrow though. But others they should be streaming per normal. I'm not sure about the weekends though, because the weekends I might be doing, Chinese New Year stuff, so I'm not sure about that. Alright, so let's go raid you. Not you, but Yugre, who's doing a collab and doing art stuff. Just chatting stuff. That's so cute art though. Alright, bye.
That is insane.
It's so cute.
What? This was no. That's your art is cuter. What do you mean?
It's just two girls going, nah, you're cute, nah, you're cute. And then